Families of bereaved soldiers displayed coffins in Jerusalem on Thursday at a protest against the ceasefire deal. The right-wing Gvura Forum, which represents some of the families of soldiers killed during the war, say that if Israel agrees to the proposed deal, it would be surrendering to Hamas without reaching the goals of the war. The chairman of the forum, Yehoshua Shani, who lost his son, Captain Ori Mordehai Shani, on October 7 said that the deal was going to leave behind us in the Gaza Strip about 70 hostages. He said he saw Donald Trump coming into office as an opportunity to get back all of the hostages and destroy the Hamas to bring to the nation a total victory. According to Associated Press, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Thursday that a last-minute crisis with Hamas was holding up Israeli approval of a long-awaited agreement to pause the fighting in the Gaza Strip and release dozens of hostages. Israeli airstrikes meanwhile killed dozens of people across the war-ravaged territory. Netanyahu's office said his cabinet won't meet to approve the agreement until Hamas backs down, accusing it of reneging on parts of the agreement in an attempt to gain further concessions. U.S. President Joe Biden and key mediator Qatar announced the deal on Wednesday, which is aimed at releasing scores of hostages held in Gaza and winding down a 15-month war that has destabilized the Middle East and sparked worldwide protests.
We call to the government, we call to the Prime Minister, Mr. Netanyahu, don't vote for that deal. That deal, it's a very dangerous deal. That deal gonna leave behind us in Gaza Strip about 70 hostages. That deal gonna bring to Yehuda Shomron, to Judea and Samaria, thousands of terrorists that gonna cause a catastrophe. That deal will not let us make destroying the Hamas and bring to the nation a total victory. Ministers and Prime Minister, if you're gonna vote for that deal, unfortunately, this is not going to be a presentation. It is families that don't know now that they will need to deal with the pain that we're dealing since October 7th. Next week, Trump and his team going to be in the White House. It's an historical moment that the Israeli government with the new government in America together could put a military pressure on the Hamas that we didn't have in the past 6-7 months. And we believe that together, Israel and America, the pressure that we're going to put on the Hamas, we're going to get back the all hostages, and it will be a real opportunity to destroy the Hamas and to bring to the nation a total victory.
An Israeli airstrike killed at least 11 people, including 4 siblings, in central Gaza, Palestinian medical officials said Wednesday. The strike hit a house in the central city of Deir al-Balah late Tuesday, according to the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital, which received the casualties. The dead include 2 women and 4 children, the hospital's casualty list showed. An Associated Press journalist saw the bodies in the hospital morgue. The strike happened as Israel and Hamas appeared to be narrowing in on a ceasefire deal to end the 15-month war and release dozens of hostages. The United States, Egypt, and Qatar have spent the past year trying to mediate an end to the war. The war in Gaza began when Hamas-led militants attacked southern Israel on October 7, 2023, killing some 1,200 people, mostly civilians, and abducting around 250 people. Some 100 hostages are still inside Gaza, at least a third of whom are believed to be dead. Israel's offensive has killed more than 46,000 Palestinians in Gaza, more than half of them women and children, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, which does not say how many were combatants. The Israeli military says it has killed over 17,000 militants, without providing evidence.
هدول ناس نازحين من الشمال، 3 عائلات الدار فيها فوق 20 نفر. صحينا على الساعة 10:30 ولا الحجار والسقف والشي بيطيع علينا والردم بيطيع علينا. قمنا نشوف ايش فيه، لقينا الشهداء مرميين فوق 15 شهيد مرميين على الأرض، أشلاء، في أطفال لقيناهم ميتين، والحوالين الناس يعني كلهم متدمرين.